day. It's a sunny day out here. Be quick about the children. And the last channeling seminar I had the tour of 5 days I would say 7 days in a row seminars. There was just one free day between those days. And what I wanted to say is that in one of those days, Enrico shared a really nice story which I really loved, I really liked, and just gave me mind-blowing about children. Children like maybe to age 10 or so, but it's not the matter, because the story was like that basically children and babies and young children, they have 100% of intuition, they have 100% of energy flow, they have 100% of sensations. Now, to tell this a little bit deeper, a little bit wider, it means that sometimes you feel that you need to do something. You don't know why, but you feel that you need to do something, and you just do it. And on the other hand, it's like also you feel that you don't need to do something, and you just don't do it. But when adults and we learn from our experiences and learn from our schools and learn from our whatever the right and wrong, will you succeed, will you not succeed, we somehow feel this intuition, we feel this sensation that we need to do it, but we like color it up with our mind ideas, and we don't do it at all because we are just too smart to do it. We have so much knowledge, and then we sit home and don't do anything. And this is the same about not doing this, not doing the intuition, not following the intuition. And Enrico said that it's so funny. It's like when you mention his name, it's always here. It's like no one will start laughing about anything, and this is impossible. Alright, so I'll try. And the opposite, the children, they have this intuition really strongly. They know what will they do when they grow up. For example, a 4-year young girl, she knows what she will do when she grows up, but she doesn't know in names, doesn't know what it is actually. She just feels that, and she has some visions of it. You know, you see people and you see that she sees that she's doing seminars, for example, and she just feels that, but she doesn't know what it is. She's like, yeah, I see people, I see they talk, I don't know what it is. And this is the same of following your highest excitement, for example, following your joy. That children, they know exactly what they need to do. They're like, you want to go to school? Nah, I'd better sit here home. They have this intuition, but then our parents and we just tell you have to go, you have to go, you have to go, it's this and that and bad and everything, and they somehow take these fears and they like block one of these strongly good intuitions and block it into like fears. And so they go based on fears, that they don't follow their intuition because they're afraid of something. And this is basically also about anger and everything in those segments, that the children have these angers. They just let go of the anger, they let go of the stress, and they stress out, start to cry. And when they are happy, they just, oh, I'm so happy. They run around and joyful and play around. They know they need to run, they know they need to fall down in grass to take some ground energy. They know that they need to eat, they know they need to just feel all the time. They're constantly at their peak of intuition. They're all constantly. But the problem is that Enrico said, not the problem, but the idea is that Enrico said is that they don't have this mind. They don't know why do they need to do it. They don't know what is actually it means. What does it mean, like basically ground energy, what it is, we don't know. School, why do we need it? They don't know. They don't know to explain it. They don't know in simple words. Instead, we as adults are completely opposite. We are so strong in our mind, so strong in our beliefs, and we don't have any intuition at all. So basically, as adults, you can just by looking at children, remember how it is to be purely clean and follow always on your intuition. Follow it always. And just a funny story that children sometimes they just, by following their intuition, they have whatever they wish to have, like the new toys, the new bicycles and everything. Adults, we are like, no, we don't need to do this, we need to do that, blah, blah, blah. But adults, they are strongly in their mind, they are strongly locked in their mind. Meaning that whatever they have intuition, they ground it, block it without and with their full concepts of the mind, with their concepts. And there was basically the question raised about this topic, how there was a woman that she feels that her child doesn't want to go to school, and the child is completely up against the school. He will not go to school, and she doesn't know what to do. And while we were doing this channeling, the Enrico asked questions, and soon out it realized that the mother only wants to send the child to school because the mother is afraid of the school director. I said, whoa, it's so funny. You want to give the punishment for the child to just reduce your fears. Now, this was interesting. But in those terms, what the Enrico recommended was that you feel the child as yourself. You like feel the baby or the child as it is you. You feel it as it is you. Like enter the child, like enter with your feelings the child, and feel every energy he has, feel every intuition he has. And you can use your mind, your own concepts, your own theories, your own word database, your own visionary interpretations of those energies. And you will know that the child doesn't want to go to school because he feels more creative and he wants to express himself in a more creative way. And also talking about creativity, Enrico said also that no famous artist never drew a sketch with the line, in school you gave them the meter who is straight in line. No famous artist, no famous painting is driven by concepts. I mean, like concepts of whether I do it correctly or wrongly. The most famous artists, they are like from their intuition and inspiration they gave this work. So basically, to develop this ability, you have to be in your intuition, in your creativity. So for example, what I want to say is that he wants to be creative. He wants to be creative and expressive. He wants to, now for example, he wants to do this. Tomorrow he will want to go back to school because he feels like he wants to go back to school. But also about children is that basically if you put something with anger to him or with limitations to him, your energy that you put up will be like a transformation in his energy, and you will see the result of his like prisma from your energy. So basically you put a little bit anger. If the child is peaceful, he's like, oh. If the child is loving, he's like, oh yeah. If the child is like Enrico laughing all the time, you put him anger and he will just start to laugh out of nothing because look, he's angry, he's so funny, it's like tickling me. But if the child is already stressed up with your anger energies or your tight energies, he will just get crazy. He will just it's like I'm getting crazy. I just want to blow everything. I want to destroy everything. I want to kick everything because he wants to put this energy. He feels a strong energy and he wants to put it out. He doesn't want to hold it. He wants to just blast it out. He cannot hold this energy in. And this is also why many adults, they get like depression, sadness, illnesses and so on, is because they keep so much energies in them, in their own adults. They keep so much energy in and they're blocking this. Oh no, I don't need to be stressful, I don't need to be angry, I have to be balanced, la la la. But you just have to let these energies go and release out. And these are methods of how you can do it. So continuing the story, that you enter this child's energy, you feel it, and you can use your own mind, your own concepts, your own ideas. What does this child actually want? What do you feel is his energy? What do you feel is his future? What do you feel? And you can get these images from him, you can get these feelings from it, and it's something like, for example, musician. It's something like musician. maybe you want to be, and we can go and look for a musical instrument. Maybe this is something you wish, and you just look at his energy, and he's like, yeah, but not. I just wanted this because I had the excitement to see it, to look at, but I just wanted to go outside. That's why I started to like having these energies, ideas. And sometimes you feel it, and he has like a shine in his eyes up on something, and you just don't know what it is, and you just enter his feelings, and you see that he's looking, for example, at a computer game, and he's just like, I want it so badly. And he's like, you want this computer game? Yes. And he just, oh yeah, finally I got it, and like tears out, and he's like so happy. He plays with it, but this, for example, computer game gives him a new lesson, gives him a new experience, gives him a new understanding about things. And for example, if you like buy a computer game for a child who is lonely and he goes to school, maybe he will get friends like, hey, I had this computer game, maybe you want to hang out with me after school at my house and let's play these games, and he can become more connected and socialize with others. But this is many ways, and also can be many ways otherwise, but the idea is that he has this feeling of the first step that he must take upon to his like wish that he or she wants to be, and you just need to feel it and understand it and just give him the first step. And Enrico said it's like you help him with little steps, and I understand that the name Little was really important, because sometimes parents are too crazy and just buy everything for him. You don't want this, okay, let's try this, and the child is already, oh, he's so confusing, oh, he's so stressful, I don't want this also, maybe another. And they just see that the parents had this energy of, oh, what we need to do, and the children are like, okay, everything is funny right now, we love this show. So a little step was important. What I understood is that the small steps are really important. You just give him like a steps, not like steps in front, but steps like stair steps, and you just give him where he can, a small stepping stone where he can climb up and reach himself for the goal he wishes to achieve, for the goal he wishes to have. So basically, about the children energies, like they're highly intuitive and highly energy transforming and highly energy capacity releasing and everything. But we adults are so conceptualized with mind and everything that we don't actually understand. We try to think too much, but we don't feel. But children feel at all, but they don't have this ability to think. So it's a mixture of creating the ultimate being. Ultimate being, what I understood, was a human who is strongly balanced in mind and strongly balanced in intuition, or strongly open intuition and balanced in mind, like not limiting his intuition. He is like he can be whatever he wishes to be. He can have whatever he wishes to have. It's like Da Vinci, it's like Tesla, it's like everybody who has become inspiration to others. It's because they have this intuition, they have this will. Then there happens intuition to like go against this will, and then you need to balance your mind to like have the knowing steps where and how you need to go, what you need to do, what parts you need to put together to have and achieve this goal. So it's a balance. And like also like many spiritual, not many spiritual books, but what I've said from a spiritual book is that to be physical, it's like being a bird with two wings. One is the mind, another is the consciousness or the inspiration, yourself. And the bird, to fly, you need to be balanced in both of these ways. And so I think this is it. I know that I wanted to share something else, but I think I forgot. Well, okay, so have a good day, and the weather is fine here, and enjoy.